Hey, how you doing? I just figure I might want to make an information video how to start. Some of you don't even know how to try to use one of these homelite big red chainsaws. But this is an old school saw. It is a lot more different than new saws that were out. First, you want to take your chain guard off. Lay it onto a side. You want to make sure there's plenty of fuel. Your mixture on these things are 40 to 1, 32 to 1, and 50 to 1. I use 50 to 1 in all my saws. And you want to make sure you had plenty of oil in your oil tank. But I don't like using these oils, but they lubricate your chain. It'll last longer, but the old motor oil is better than new oil stuff at hardware stores that we sells. Oh, this is a mess. I like using these cheap Menards bar and chain oil, but they got different oils that I might be able to try someday. But I'm going to be using old motor oil as bar and chain oil. But that will lubricate your chain faster than that oil. But I don't know why, but it always is what it is. But they do lubricate your they lubricate the oiler on your chain a lot faster than the new stuff. Then you want to take your rag and clean it up. Clean up your oil spill. You don't want to be starting these things when oils are over the place. It's all original in its original paint. And this is a handguard, not a chain brake. You got fairly light controls on the back of this thing. Don't ever get confused and do not get upset. First thing you want to do is turn it on. That's the on switch. Then you want to pull out the choke. And here's the trigger. You push this down. As you're holding it in, push that in, let up on the trigger, and let up on the thumb. Just like that. I occasionally don't use a throttle lock on it sometime, but only if you want to. You're supposed to start it on the ground. I usually drop start them all the time, but you're not supposed to. You're supposed to start them on the ground. Hold it level like that. It does that. It does that. Now you want to put it on half choke. Then you're going to pull it probably once. Now, as you already had it started, let it run for about 10 or 5 minutes to warm up before you start cutting. Then push choke in while it's running at half speed. Then you give it gas. When it's warmed up, don't choke it again. Turn it on and pull it. There you go. And with the extreme power saw, It's got almost the same controls on the back, but the knob is broken, so I may have to get a new one. Same thing on, and that is choke. So I can't use it with this falling apart on me like that. So we're going to do this without the cover and the air filter on. There you go. That's how you start your old school chainsaws. But I love homelites because homelites are the best, better saws there is. Well, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, tell me what you think, and I'll see you next time.